Hey, what's going on, guys? Overwatch 2 update just rolled in, and Blizzard packed this one with a huge seasonal refresh that touches almost every part of the game. The biggest headline is Sierra, the new damage hero, and she is not just another face in the roster, because Blizzard has tied her directly into the current story with Watchpoint, Grand Mesa, Talon, and the Soldier Enhancement Program. She comes in as the head of security at Grand Mesa, armed with her rifle and a combat drone named Dorothy, and the whole setup gives her a really strong identity right away. What makes this kind of release exciting is that it is not just, here's a new hero, have fun. It is a full story beat, a gameplay shakeup, and a reason for people to jump back in and test how she fits into team fights, duels, and pressure situations. Blizzard says she is upbeat, proud, adaptable under pressure, and built to help push Overwatch forward, which is exactly the kind of energy a new hero launch needs. Now, alongside Sierra's arrival, Blizzard is also running Operation Grand Mesa, which is a 3-week event built around her story. That matters because it gives the update some direction instead of just tossing cosmetics and balance changes at players and calling it a day. During the event, you are not just grinding for rewards in a vacuum. You are actually moving through Sierra's background while completing challenges and unlocking lore as you go. Blizzard has also added a special event UI that tracks progress through 4 distinct beats, so it feels a little more like a mini campaign than a plain checklist. The reward pool is stacked too, with voice lines, an icon, a name card, a rare title, a spray, Battle Pass tier skips, and loot boxes all part of the payout. That is the kind of structure that keeps people logging in because every match feels like it is moving the story forward a little bit. One of the nicest quality of life returns in this update is Post Match Accolades. This is the kind of feature a lot of players miss when it is gone because it gives the end of a match a little more meaning. After play of the game, there is a short window where you can vote for the teammate or even the opponent who stood out, whether it was for clutch saves, teamwork, sportsmanship, or just making the right play when the pressure was on. Blizzard is also giving the MVP a dynamic animated spotlight before the match wraps, which should make the end screen feel way more personal and way less like you are just staring at a scoreboard and waiting to queue again. On top of that, you can choose to hop into voice chat during the victory lineup, which makes the handoff after a match feel more social and a lot less abrupt. This is one of those changes that does not just affect stats, it changes the mood of the whole game loop. The map work is also doing real heavy lifting here. The Antarctic Peninsula has been reworked to improve fight flow, visibility, and the way teams move around each other. Icebreaker now has stronger ship theming, cleaner flank routes, and better ultimate paths that naturally lead toward the objective. Research Station opens up the main choke and adds a backside flank, which should make it easier to pressure defenders without feeling boxed in. Underground has been rebuilt with higher ceilings, a simpler layout, and clearer staging areas, so fights should read better and movement should feel less cramped. That matters more than people think because a map does not have to become brand new to feel better. Sometimes just smoothing the pressure points changes everything about how it plays. Blizzard is also pushing cosmetics hard in this update, with Soldier 76's Vaulted Overdrive Mythic skin, Genji's Sumi Ichimonji Mythic weapon skin, and the Sakura collection bringing a softer seasonal look to heroes like Hanzo, Genji, Freyja, Juno, Emre, and Junker Queen. Then there is the returning Overwatch X LE Seraphim lineup, which brings back all 15 legendary skins for a limited run, so there's a lot for collectors to chase this season. Stadium is not getting left behind either. Blizzard is adding Ramatra to the roster, reworking Juno for better balancing reliability, and introducing Lijiang Night Market as a new control map. Instead of hard seasonal resets, Stadium is shifting to a decay system, which should make competitive transitions feel smoother and less punishing. Jetpack Cap is also scheduled to fly in at mid-season, which is exactly the kind of weird, memorable detail that keeps this mode fun to talk about. The perks refresh is smaller, but still important. Ramatra gets a stronger Void Barrier perk, Phyra gets extra explosion damage on Concussive Blast, Reaper gets a cooldown refresh perk, Soldier 76 gets faster sprint after sustained movement, and Mercy gets an extra flash heal charge. On top of all that, the Battle Pass is loaded with seasonal cosmetics and up to 80 Mythic prisms, while the Nintendo Switch 2 version is getting better visuals, higher fidelity audio, and up to 60 FPS in both handheld and docked play. So when you look at the whole package, this update is not just about one new hero. It is a full seasonal reset in spirit, with story, maps, rewards, balance, and presentation all getting a noticeable push at the same time.